There isn't a trace of evidence to be found in the chapel. This must have something to do with Remire. Perhaps...
Wait!
Huh? Another student?
You're dead. You're dead.
Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir.
You're dead.
You're just a pathetic old man. How dare you get in the way of my brilliant plan, dog?
Uh-oh.
Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir.
What just happened?
Huh? What are you doing here?
You must survive, merely because there is still a role that I require you to fulfill.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now. To think that the first time I saw you cry, your tears would be for me. It's sad, and yet I'm happy for it. Thank you, kid.
Say what you need to say already, please. Or... Huh. God, I knew it was coming, but god damn. You just know. They're just building up that, hey, I need to tell you something, which means you're not going to be able to tell it. Which means something's going to happen. There it is. Something did indeed happen. You get the feeling that something's wrong about her, but...
Thank you so much.
Shut up, I'm having a moment.
So this is where your father lived. Are you still crying?
What do you
If turning
think?
back the hands of time was not enough to save his life, you must accept what came to pass was fate.
Our enemies will pay.
Agreed. We cannot let the wicked ones run free. Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been referring to whatever is behind that bookcase there.
Let's hope it says what he couldn't.
Your father's diary. Huh. His handwriting is prettier than his face would suggest. Well, well. These entries here are from before your birth. He seems to have been writing this for quite some time. Ah. Read that part there. Horsebow Moon, year 1159.
Day 20 of the Horsebow Moon. All is cloudy. I can't believe she's dead. Lady Rhea said she died during childbirth. But is that the truth?
Wait. I thought Lady Rhea said that... Wait. I thought... Didn't, at the beginning of this game, Gerald say, I wish you could have met the mother?
And still, the child she traded her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth. Day 25 of the Horsebow Moon. It's raining. The baby doesn't laugh or cry. Not ever. Lady Rhea says not to worry about a baby that doesn't cry. It isn't natural. I had a doctor examine the child in secret. He said the pulse is normal, but there's no heartbeat. No heartbeat.
How's that even possible?
Day 2 of the Wyvern Moon. Sunny. I feel I must take the child and leave. But the church is always watching us. I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned. I used to think the world of Lady Rhea. Now I'm terrified of her. Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon. More rain. I used the fire that broke out last night to fake the child's death. Lady Rhea is in a state over the news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
Well now, that baby must be you. That means... Someone is approaching us.
Rhea?
There you are. Lady Rhea is looking for you, Professor. And after your audience, why don't you join me at the dining hall? You haven't eaten since it happened, have you? Forgive me. I suppose it's too soon to try and coax you back into the normal swing of things. As for what happened to Gerald, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything to stop it. Stay here until you've found some peace. I'll cover for you with Lady Rhea and everyone else.
Thank you.
We'll be waiting for you whenever you're ready to return to us. I don't believe it's a sign of strength to just keep moving forward no matter what. Taking the time to grieve for those we've lost, there's strength in that too. That's what I think anyway. That said, it's also important to remember that no matter how sad you are, eventually your tears will dry up. That's when you have to figure out what it is you're living for. Then you can cling to that with all your might and start moving forward again.
What I'm living for?
4 years ago in Duscur, I experienced the same pain you're feeling now. My father was the strongest man I knew, someone I loved and admired deeply. That day, he was killed before my eyes, his head severed clean off. My stepmother, the kindest person I had ever known, left me behind and disappeared into the infernal flames. Everyone who I considered precious, my family and my closest friends, I couldn't save any of them, not a single one. Now, the burden of the work they left behind falls on me. I must ensure they have no regrets. That's my duty as the sole survivor of the tragedy. It's a heavy burden, but accepting it gave me the strength to pick myself up off the ground and start moving again. Start living again. Gerald is gone. So what will you do now, Professor? What must you do?
Well, you said you wouldn't try and coax me out of it, so I guess tough love is the answer? Jeez. Maybe right, but man.
Look deep in your heart, and I'm certain you'll find the answer there. Indelible and inescapable. I've probably bothered you enough for today, but I have just one more thought to leave you with. Even now, Seth is gathering the knights to begin a full-scale search for the enemy. It may not be right away, but before long they will find their trail. No matter what happens or what anyone may say, know that I plan to stand by you, Professor, through anything, until the bitter end.
Well, did you search deep within yourself as he suggested? And did you find yourself some answers? This book is filled with secrets yet unknown. We must return another time to read the rest. Oh, but I have at least figured one thing out. I know now why our fates are intertwined.
Care to let me in on the secret?
Professor, I have been waiting for you. I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight. Gerald was an ally of many years, and also a dear friend.
How did It had been so long since you last saw him.
He fell in love with one of the nuns here at Garreg Mach. Their love produced a child, whom she died giving birth to. It was her decision. She weighed her own life against that of her child's and, in the end, implored me to save the child. Your father never truly accepted that decision. He took the child, took you, and disappeared without warning.
Who was my mother?
Your mother. She was my...
Sorry for the interruption, Lady Rhea. There's something you must hear immediately. A report from the knights patrolling the area.
Very well. Professor, you are dismissed for the day.
When will I get a single goddamn answer?
Please rest and focus only on mending your heart. Understood?
I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that at all. I was not ready for this. I just wanted a normal day. But apparently, freaking not. You know it's coming, and yet when it hits you, it's... Oh, jeez, it still hit like a truck. What might this be?
What are you doing at this hour? Oh, I know. You are eavesdropping. I must admit that I approve.
Why would you?
Professor, we must remain quiet.
I see. The Flame Emperor and Monica. And the mage who rescued Monica.
What is that guy's name?
I don't know, but if we keep listening, we might be able to find out.
An unexpected chance to hear their plans. Patience, patience.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim. I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying.
Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Duscur and Enmar.
Uh-oh.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need. All for a purpose.
I've got you. Finally.
Let's keep listening.
If we don't act now, we'll miss our chance.
You fool.
Even if someone has overheard us, there is nothing they can do. There have always been rats in the walls, and there always will be.
No. The dagger.
What's wrong?
No, never mind. It couldn't possibly be so.
Dimitri, tell me what you know right now.
Professor, those are the ones we must destroy. They're the bastards who killed my family, and Geralt. For now, let's return to the monastery and regroup. As for the Flame Emperor's dagger, I'll hold on to it for the time being.
that wasn't the dagger that you gave to Edelgard, was it? No. Absolutely no way.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Let's completely break the tone with a tea party. Yes, this is fine.
How relaxing. Yes. 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 Oh no.
Dang it.
Yes. No.
Darn it.
Oh no. Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
You are way too polite. Oh yeah, everything going wrong. I guess that is technically falling in line with everything else. God damn. Oh, come on. Why do you have to make the music sad as well? Why do you hate me, game? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna turn this up so that you can properly appreciate it. Forget my voice for a second. Just let this... Why would anyone go to battle? What is... For the 1% who went to battle, what the hell is wrong with you?